שלום לכם חברים, היום אני נמצא עם שניים מהמאמנים המובילים בבית ספר צ'מפיונשיפ מרשל ארטס, מיסטר בן וואלי, הלו.
How are you, sir?
ומיסטר ג'ייקוב, הלו. אני נמצא פה כבר כמה ימים, אני מאוד התרשמתי מבית הספר וביקשתי מהם להראות לנו מספר תרגילים שיעזרו לנו בקרבות, אז בבקשה. רק חשוב לי להזכיר שמיסטר בן וואלי בעוד כמה ימים יהיה מרצה באחד הכנסים הגדולים בעולם של אומנות לחימה, שיתקיים בלאס וגאס, ועכשיו הוא יראה לנו מספר תרגילים לתנועה נכונה בקרב. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So the drill we're going to go ahead and do is just a basic, just distance drill. I like to teach this to the students just so that they focus on, instead of spacing themselves too far away. For example, if Mr. Jacob was coming forward to attack me with a simple jab or a simple kick, I can be right outside the technique to where now I'm close enough to where I can counter, or some people might move a lot or real big out of the way. So what this helps the students with is it helps them with their distance on staying very close. So it's just kind of a fun drill. First thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to try to touch Mr. Jacob on his shoulder. So I'm going to slide forward. What he wants to do is take a small slide back and then just come right back inside range. That's it. So that's the first leg of the drill. So I'm going to try to touch his shoulder. He's going to try to move away and then right back again. And then again, try to touch the shoulder and then right back again. So that's kind of, again, the first layer. Second layer, what we would go ahead and do is I would try to go forward to touch Mr. Jacob's shoulder. Now, his concept here is that he would be coming back to counter me. So instead of me moving away in a straight single line, what I can go ahead and do is I can cut the angle. So he's coming forward, and now I'm going to cut the angle to where now I can throw different strikes off of that angle as well. So one more time, I'm going forward to lead. He's going to go away. He comes forward to attack. Boom, I cut the angle. Then from there, to make it kind of a revolution or just kind of keep it working, Mr. Jacob can step back in. Now, instead of this time me leading, maybe Mr. Jacob's going to lead. So he comes forward, I go out, I go to attack, he cuts the angle, and then we reset again. Then again, I go to attack, he comes forward, I cut the angle, reset again, and you can get that working with your students. The beautiful part about this is, again, right now it's just like a game of tag. We're just trying to touch each other on the shoulder. But again, if Mr. Jacob was actually throwing a jab and I'm fading right outside of it, well, now that turns into, again, my ability to counter him right off of that technique, or if he's shooting a side kick or a roundhouse kick, whatever the case may be. So try it out, guys. Hope you guys have fun. Thank you again, Mr. Ron. Sir.
Thank you, Mr. Manuali.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Jacob, and good luck in Vegas.
Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.